Just to start the conversation today, we put together a very generic product architecture picture for IoT products. And I wanted to step everybody through this picture just as a way to orient us as to some of the conversations that we're hoping to have over the next hour. Now, products are very different. And of course, different products have different architectures and different alignments. But this particular drawing shows the normal IoT product. It's most products have many aspects of what we're about to show through this drawing. On the lower left of the drawing, there's some sort of IoT device. It's labeled as a user device here, which is a connected device. Usually that device doesn't have any sort of user interface itself. Sometimes it does, but normally not. Normally it connects over Wi-Fi or some sort of wireless protocol, sometimes Bluetooth, sometimes something else. But in any event, it connects to the internet. And in particular, what it connects to is some sort of service running in the cloud, which we often refer to as the back end. Now, that back end also connects to a number of other entities, which I'm going to go around clockwise on. Often the manufacturer of the device will have some sort of portal. This may have to do with, depending on the business case, it may have to do with things like how your channel can access the product or detect failures, or perhaps how you interact directly with your customer. There's a whole range of different functionality that could flow across from that manufacturer portal to the cloud service. The next thing is there's often a number of linked accounts. For consumer devices, it's very, very common now to connect the IoT system to Alexa or Google Home or one of the various voice assistants, but that's not the only kind of linked account you might have. Depending on the device, it might be connected to a smart thermostat or something of that nature. For industrial devices, which we call the industrial IoT, instead of having consumer things like Alexa, you might be connecting to other process controllers or other types of systems that are necessary for whatever the industrial widget is doing. And then as you move further around the picture here, we've shown a user app, which is often mobile. It's very, very common in IoT systems to have some sort of app running on either the consumer's mobile device, in the case of consumer IoT, or perhaps on the device of in the industrial case, on the device of somebody who might be in maintenance or whatever their job is that the IoT system is helping them get done. And then in addition to that, there's usually some sort of web app that is accessed through the user's web browser. We've shown it here as a computer, but of course it could also be coming through on a tablet or a phone. But often there's a web app as well. So that's a general picture of what IoT products look like. Of course, there's variations, and one of the key things that we want to talk about is that there are many, when it comes to security for IoT, there are many security considerations that apply to all IoT products, and then there are many security considerations that are business case dependent based on whatever it is your product does and what the threats are against it. So anyway, but that was just a quick introduction.